Hey, how's it going? Superman 64. This is the demo reel. I just want to show you real fast because it's pretty funny what happens in the demo reel. Just saying. So he's flying around, being all Superman, as Superman tends to do, and he goes down, and you know he's going up, and he gets a ring, and then he misses a ring, and it's just, no big deal. He'll go around, show off the level, etc. I'm Superman. LexCorp towers are big. I'm Superman. That's what I imagine him saying, in case you were curious. And then he goes back to try and get the rings, because he's a responsible playtester. And right there, he gets stuck in a wall, and he can't get out. I just think that's hilarious that is their demo reel. New game. I don't want to use rumble packs in a short time, etc. Here's our storyline. Going into the virtual world. Yay, virtual world. Not that amazing, really. So here I am. And this is the first ride stage, which is where all the rings are. I kind of wish they'd called them ring stages because, my god, there's so many rings. It's pretty much the only reason to play Superman 64. You don't get enough rings playing Sonic, so you play Superman 64. I mean, okay, the yellow ones are grace rings, the green ones are your object rings. Hit a yellow one, you get 3 grace rings per level, and oh my god, Superman, stop moving so fast. You get 3 grace rings per level, and when you use one, you lose it, and you have less grace rings to hit, which, means that it's actually, there's kind of a penalty if you screw up, like I'm doing horribly. Okay, now I have to hit every ring. I can't skip any. Which sucks, because this one, there's a lot of, the faster Superman goes, the harder he is to control. As you can plainly see by the fact that I just failed miserably. I think I still have enough time to finish this level, or this ring stage. I hope I do. Man, it would suck if I didn't. But I do. Cool. Okay, so this one, you're protecting the innocent people by picking up these cars. Oh my god. And you pick up the cars by running into them and pressing B. And if I had been smart, I would have been able to make this car float. Because if you pick it up before it starts moving, it starts floating. And look! Painted on buildings. 2D painted on badly pixelated buildings. That's a good game for you right there. Not rendering all the buildings. And maybe later on I might go to the practice stage, because the practice stage is the entire outdoor level, and you just kind of have free reign, which is cool, but there's not really a whole lot to do. It just feels empty. But there are some buildings where they just they made half the building and then copy pasted it onto the top of the first half. So you have a full-size building that halfway up has a doorway. It's hilarious, and I love it so much. And I'm kind of surprised they would do that. Anyway, rings start kind of getting hidden underwater, etc. Superman controls for flight. Press and hold B to fly. The longer you hold, the faster you accelerate up to a max speed, which I believe I'm right about. Left bumper is brake, and it is, oh my god, so effective. No, left bumper is brake, and it's a pretty good brake. I mean, it actually stops you usually pretty quickly, and it's really annoying when you don't want to full-on brake, and so you just kind of tap it, but then you don't tap it for long enough. I mean, and then oh god, I'm out of grace rings again. I usually don't run out of grace rings, so this is actually a really bad run for me. Whatever. I've played through the first level 40, 50 times trying to get this recording working, and for fun, if you can imagine. Okay, so this one you gotta react to right away, or it will die. You have to run into it and pick it up, and Lex wins. I can press start to quit if I want, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, every time you fail a minigame, you have to redo the ring section before it in the ride stages. And god, that's the worst thing about minigames, because they're really easy to fail, usually. And, redoing ride stages, ring parts suck. But, after you failed 3 times, you don't have to do the ring sections anymore. If you fail the minigame 3 times, but you still gotta fail it. You gotta play through the rings at least 3 times if you can't quite get the minigame right. And that last one's a little finicky, because, I mean, you can see I picked up the car too late, but I was in position to pick up the car way before I actually did, which means that my game screwed up, which it happens sometimes. I mean, this game was made in '99. I'm not expecting it to be absolutely perfect, but And that still seems like something that could have been pretty easily fixed. You know, collision detection plus pickup detection. Grace Ring, I love you. Yeah, braking's fun. Z is take off and land, but you have to be completely like stationary in the air to land. So I often just kind of use Z as a like slower brake because it sort of slows you down, but not really. It's a pretty interesting. Okay, you gotta like rush because everyone shoots rockets like right away, and then you just fly upwards, and no one will shoot rockets at. I mean, they'll shoot rockets at you, but they'll miss because you're flying upwards. And you take it to this, the police depot, and I'm gonna fly it through because every time I try to throw it through, it is blown up. And you know, supposedly you can throw it through. I've seen people throw it through. I have been able to throw it through once, but more often than not, it doesn't quite make it through and just blows up. Because everything in this game that you can throw will blow up. And you think I'm kidding. When you see level 2, the dam stage, I will throw a cardboard box. And I think everyone who has ever played the dam stage throws a cardboard box. And the cardboard box will just explode. And there's no real explanation for it. It just does. And it's really weird. And, oh shit. Attack, Superman! Your fists are hilarious. Oh, I learned last game, if you start attacking and then hold down C, you will continue to do the attack that you were doing when you started holding down C. So like if you're doing an uppercut, you will just constantly uppercut, which is really funny to watch because the fighting animation is so bad. It's just, oh my god, I love it, but it's horrible. I can honestly not even describe how bad it is. And keep a straight face. I mean, it's just, But, you know, what are you going to do? This game was made in '99, and from what I understand, from an interview that I read with, admittedly, with Proton John, SA, who's doing an LP of this, I may have already said, or that may have been the last attempt to record this, he got an interview with Titus International, which is the guys who made this, and they said that the people who owned the rights to Superman basically wouldn't let them do everything they wanted to do. Sort of like how you know, people who own the rights to like Bugs Bunny, I guess same people actually, WB, Warner Brothers, won't let anyone do anything too bad with Bugs Bunny. Like Bugs Bunny in blackface was done by them, and I'm pretty sure that even at the time they would have probably not approved it if it had been done by anyone else. My god, I cannot pick up this power-up. Here's the first power-up, I cannot pick it up, and so we are probably going to have to redo this stage. I don't know why it's not letting me pick it up. I've like run into it 3 or 4. There we go. Okay, you have to stop the tornadoes from hitting the people. And it's really difficult now that I've screwed up, and oh god, it's going to hit that person. Blow, breath. Yes, I did it. Okay, run, no, run to that one. Run to that one. Go. Go faster, Superman. Faster. Breath for your life. You don't want Lex to win, do you? Oh god, I pressed the wrong button again. Oh god, freaking Z. Z, once again, makes you stop flying, which is awesome. It doesn't literally make you stop flying. It makes you land and take off, which is awesome until you accidentally press it in the air instead of, like, fly, because you think you're just standing there, which is a problem. Alright, solve my maze. This should be the last maze, and so if I don't screw it up, which would be awesome if I don't. Oh my god, I cannot. You know what? Screw it. I'm getting this grace ring. That's what they're there for. Grace rings. Fuck yeah, grace rings. So I just noticed that sometimes it's a bitch and doesn't let you see above the water, and sometimes it does. And I'm out of grace rings. Oh god, this is the hardest ring stage in this first ride, or the hardest ring section in this first ride stage. It's actually really difficult at points. Because the rings go above and below water and kind of jump up suddenly and have weird turns like right there that are really difficult to get if you're not expecting it. And they hide the final ring in this section, so if you don't already know where it is, there's a good chance you won't be able to find it if you're running low on time, which, you know, is kind of a jerk move, but makes the ring stage actually difficult, which is nice. I like having a little bit of a, like, if you just got there, where's the, oh god, oh, I have plenty of time. Okay, never mind. I was like, I don't have enough time. But they hide the last ring underwater. Superman wins!